I don't really care about accomplishments as much as I care about being remembered for things like work ethic, the heart that you have in a fight, the passion that I have for this sport, and the sacrifices that I made so that I can pursue something great.
Please welcome, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
He was a school teacher who left teaching to be a professional fighter.
That's an educated young man, bachelor's degree.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
To the octagon, it was straight to the top.
And continuous with the left. It's like the edge getting tanner now.
That's a
Rich Franklin is the middleweight champion.
Rich Franklin was the man at 185 pounds at that time. The belt was around his waist.
Oh, he knocks down Lorenzo.
His knockout of Nate Quarry, spectacular, forever highlight, real knockout.
Again, on the big round. This down goes Quarry.
Rich Franklin wasn't just a technical fighter who was a very good athlete. He had a certain level of toughness.
What an escape by Franklin. That is a high-level counter right there.
He'd be the guy who would jump up to 205 if he needed to, go back to 185, fight somebody at 195. He would take fights across the globe.
The first ever UFC in Germany, and the main event, tremendous.
In the last 4 years of Rich Franklin's career, he fought in 6 different countries in 7 fights, which is pretty cool.
He was there to do what was best for the sport and go in and put on an entertaining fight, which he always did.
This crowd is standing on its feet.
Rich Franklin's most memorable fight for me was when he fought Chuck Liddell. You know, early in the fight, he gets his arm broken by a kick.
And Rich Franklin stood his ground and ended up knocking Chuck out.
Rich trying to get away. Oh, he's down. Franklin has done it.
I broke my hand before and I didn't quit. It's a broken arm. These fans came here to see a fight.
Rich Franklin has always been one of the best ambassadors in the history of this sport.
People in the old days had a stigma of what they thought an Ultimate Fighter was, and Rich Franklin blew that out of the water.
He was a guy that we could all look at and say, look at this shining example of the people that compete in the sport. They're educated, they're well-spoken, they're gracious in what they do.
For Rich Franklin, the biggest contribution he brought was respect. He was out there to win at all times, but then be the first one after he beat you to go shake your hand, put his arm around you.
He's the type of guy that you want a kid to look up to when they say they want to be a UFC fighter.
The guy who's just all heart. You know, no quitting, the kids just keep coming.
Always an entertaining fighter. You're an honorable man and a great champion.
He is an absolute pioneer in the developing times of the UFC, and he is absolutely deserving to be in the UFC Hall of Fame.
I wanted to come out here and put on a good performance, and I hope you guys are entertained.
Rich Ace Franklin, ladies and gentlemen.